So, dear friends, we are going live, and yes, it is Wednesday evening, 8:30, and we are discussing the topic Secrets of Living a Full Life. Does anybody remember the meaning of FULL? It's an acronym that I have used. So, do you remember what is the acronym of FULL?
मिस acronym मतलब full form ना?
हाँ
Acronym means a short form.
हमको FOOL का मतलब मालूम है, FULL का मतलब नहीं मालूम है. फूल.
अच्छा, FOOL मालूम है. तो those of you who live a full life, that is a fearless, unstoppable, limitless, and loving life, may be considered as fools by the world. But yes, it is a form of living that we all advocate at Management Me School of Confidence. So Management Me School of Confidence is very much interested in transformation of individuals like you who may seem to be a little lost but are highly intelligent. So all that I do at Management Me School of Confidence is to help you to tap into your own intelligence and your own intuition and make the best out of the gray cells that you have. Is there anybody who doesn't know what does gray cells mean? You can raise your hand up. Vidhi, except for Vidhi and Nidhi. Everybody knows what is the meaning of gray cells?
मैं भी.
Gray cells का पता नहीं है, अमनप्रीत. Bharti, I think you know what is the meaning of gray cells. Riddhi.
अमनप्रीत खोई हुई आत्मा है.
Oh my God.
कुछ से फायदा नहीं है.
चुप रहे, बकवास कर रहा है.
Gray cells means, so when one person is speaking, others will remain quiet. So gray cells means your brain cells. They are called as gray cells. Okay. Vidhi, do you have?
Yes, miss.
You have gray cells now? Okay. I thought you will say I have just brown cells. All right. So audience, welcome to Secrets of Living a Full Life, a fearless, unstoppable, limitless, and loving life. So today we are having a discussion around the topic, which is called as living in the present moment. So our students are going to present to you what they think about living in the present moment. If you have any questions, you can please put it in the chat. And yes, I'm sure you'll be getting the answers during our discussion. So we are having Tanmay and her partner going first. Let me pin you.
Hello everyone.
Who's your partner, Tanmay?
Nidhi is my partner.
All right. Yes.
Should we begin, ma'am? Hello, ma'am. Should we begin, ma'am?
Yes.
Hello everyone. My group name is Best Friend Club, and our slogan is "Life is a journey, not a destination." So,
very good.
As ma'am said, living in the present moment. I think living in the present moments means dealing with the present stuff without worrying about your future. Like when our brain is always busy in dealing with the future thoughts and all, and our heart is always engrossed in the past moments. At that time, I think we should listen to our lungs, because each and every breath that you inhale is like a small moments in your life that you enjoy. Like, just live that moment and enjoy that moment. Like, don't waste the chance that you get in your life to fulfill your dreams, because your present decides your future. Like, one should give their full try to achieve their dreams, because the in present, whatever hard work you do decides your future. Like, we always have a threat of failures and all, but one should also know to overcome and be confident in the present moment and give their 100% in it, so that they can achieve their goals. Thank you, ma'am.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Nidhi.
Hello everyone. So as Tanmay has already said many things, so we have 4 points to be noted. Is keep smiling. Second, fully appreciate the moment you live. Third, forgive your past hurts and be in the moment. Fourth, dream about your future and work hard for that today onwards. So you really live in the present moment. When you really live in the present moment, that appreciates you. That yes, you live in the present moment. Be in the moment, whatever happens. Keep smiling because smiling is the biggest medicine. You like कुछ भी हो जाए हंस के पार करने का and moment में रहने का and enjoy each and every moment with fully has stamped is fully means life fully the meaning is fearless unstoppable limitless and loving and enjoy each and everything thankful your life that it's given you so much beautiful life for you thank you them thank you your close one that they are with you in that moment and enjoy that moment every single moment enjoy it and be calm peaceful joy is the key to live in the moment thank you
Wow. Superb. I'm so happy. Friends, don't you think that this girl is actually becoming very evolved? उसकी इंग्लिश भी सुधर गई, उसका कॉन्फिडेंस भी सुधर गया और मुझे ऐसे लग रहा है जैसे मैं ही बात कर रही हूँ. आप लोगों को नहीं लगा? लगा कि नहीं? Superb, superb, very, very well said.
लगा है सही.
मुझे तन्मय ने जिस शांति से इस चीज को बोला ये पसंद आया. मुझे जिस कॉन्फिडेंस से और लैंग्वेज को जिस तरह से यूज किया निधि ने वो पसंद आया. So I think the point is taken very clearly across, and you both have done justice to the subject, that is living in the present moment. It was very well said. So your score is 9 points. Very well said.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Next, we'll have Riddhi. Her partner is not there, but does not matter. She can present her ideas on this particular topic.
Okay, since I don't have a group, so there is no group name.
Yeah.
My slogan will be live life to the fullest.
Okay.
So for me, being present means paying attention to the present. Sometimes, actually most of the time, we forget to be in present. We think about the past or the future. We are contemplating about the past or anxious about the future. And also these days, technologies are distracting us a lot. If we take example, just about 5 minutes before, we were sitting on a dining table having a dinner. Most of us were using our phone. We were not talking to each other. We were not living. We were just sitting, eating, and we were not talking actually to each other. We were just sitting together. So that was what I felt like. We're not actually living in the moment. We are just involved in our technologies and stuff like that. So living in the moment is very much important. One way by which we can learn to live in the moment is meditating. I've read this in some book.
One sec, I did not get what you said just now. One way in which we can live in the moment is?
In the moment is meditating.
Meditating.
Focus to live. Yeah, meditation. It helps us to focus on one thing and not on different things. I've read this line in a book. I don't remember the name of the book though. Meditation should be the way of life. It actually meant was whatever you are doing, you are either playing, eating, studying, or using your phone, listening to music. Just do that in that very moment. Don't think about other stuff, like whatever. We tend to think a lot. Sometimes, even I'm sure that most of the people sitting in this meeting right now may be thinking about other stuff also. We're not actually 100% involved in this. Even I
Yeah,
am
for example, I agree to what you said right now. And I would like to give an explanation that today, when she's, giving the speech, I'm thinking tomorrow I have to tell Riddhi that you have to wait after class because I have to take practice for the 24th ka session. So that was going on in my mind. And immediately she said that. Even now, when you're listening to
now
me,
we are thinking about 100 other things when we are talking about this topic of being in the present.
yes, yes, it happens. And it is not,
It is very natural. I don't think so. Okay, we are born with paying attention. We are born. It is a skill set we can acquire. Like whenever we are thinking about other things, we can tell our mind to stop and actually be in the present. We have to do that very consciously because thinking about some other stuff comes to us very naturally. It comes to us as we speak. But we can train ourselves and acquire this skill of being in the present. That is what we
correct. Very well said. And I like the way in which you spoke from your heart. Like, I mean, it wasn't what you say, ready-made speech or something. What you actually felt about the moment is what you shared with us. And, very well, you got the attention of everyone. And, even when you were telling that I have to be in the moment, as I shared, it was a little difficult for me to bring myself back. But immediately I brought myself back. And again, when you talked about being in the present after, being in the moment also, I was getting distracted with the talk of the chatter that my children are having in the other room. Then again, when you said be in the moment, I said, okay, even if it's happening, my attention should be fully focused on you. So for me, like, attending to yourself was like giving 100% attention to you, where, my mind is pulling me back to listen to what others are saying in the other room.
that comes naturally to us. We have to consciously
Yes.
tell ourselves that.
Yes. So consciously, if you make a decision that no, I want to listen to what the other person is saying, then you will be there for that person. And irrespective of a bomb being, broken outside, you will be fully present in that moment to that person to whom you are listening to. And it is an art. See, I brought my attention back. So the thing is, you tend to wander away, but then you every time have to bring the attention back. And if you keep practicing this every time, definitely you come into an automatic mode of responding to the other person with full attention. And that is called being in the present. Very nice. Very well said, Riddhi. And the ease with which you said, I think I should be giving you as well as 9 points. So I'm very proud of you. Thank you so much. Yes. So next we will have Amanpreet. Amanpreet, who's your partner?
My partner was Raj, but he's not there, so I'll only present.
Your partner is Raj?
Yeah.
Have I made a mistake of calling Jay Raj again?
No, you're not made a mistake.
My partner is Amam.
You can make a mistake. I cannot make a mistake. मैंने बरोबर लिखा है. चिंता मत करो. वो क्या
अच्छा.
करे बेचारी अमनप्रीत.
ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. Amanpreet, proceed.
Okay, so when I live in present, so I don't want to think about my past and future के बारे में सोच के मतलब नहीं, because it's like जो होता है वो होता है. So living in present is way too important because you can work on yourself in a good way. So I get thoughts related to work, and even though if there is no work, so that doesn't mean that you have to sit with your past or with your future, because I also think about future or my past, but it is not really necessary. Living in present is way too important. You can work on yourself. You can get a better person. You can become a better person by really I don't know how to say this. Like, working on yourselves in a better position. So that's
Yeah. So
what really
you're trying to,
matters.
yeah. So what you're trying to say is that you can work on yourself by trying to hone your skills by, seeing what
Yeah.
resources you have right now. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Working on yourself. And as Riddhi also said, so I agree to that also. Like she said really well.
Yeah. So which part of what she said is I'm asking you that you connected to?
She like how she said that living in present is thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Riddhi, maybe you can repeat.
I said that living in present is a skill you all can acquire. You have to make
Correct.
conscious effort towards it.
No, you said that
When
like
we get
everyone was on phone.
we were on phone.
That point.
We weren't present in that very moment.
Correct.
Yeah, so this happens like this. Usually, it happens with me also. Like at home, that happens. That is not good, I believe, somewhere. So I have only this much to say.
Right, but then so what she said can also extend to this, like, sometimes you're not even aware what you're eating.
Yeah.
You're eating for the sake of it. So the simplest way, to start practicing this skill is to at least know tum kya kha rahe ho. And then, get that taste and that feel. Like right now, the
Feeling.
cheeseburger is coming to my mind. So I can even feel the, what you say, the melting of the cheese into my mouth and experiencing it entering into my stomach and feeling that fullness. That is called being present in the moment.
भूख लग गया, बस करो, भूख लग
Yeah,
गया,
it has happened.
Yes.
खा ले तो burger खा ले.
बस करो,
बस करो,
तू
ठीक
पैसा भेज,
है.
तू पैसा भेज,
मैं क्यों भेजूं? किस खुशी की ट्रीट
तूने
है?
याद दिलाया ना, तूने याद दिलाया, मेरी गलती.
अभी चला गया नेक्स्ट मोमेंट के लिए. अभी हम यही मोमेंट में रहते हैं and aligning ourselves with what Amanpreet said. Yes, Amanpreet, I like the way you openly communicated about what you felt. So it's speaking from your heart. So with respect,
But this time, I guess it wasn't that clear. Maybe.
no, I think what you lacked was a little more content.
Yeah.
Hope you had, found out practical ways on how, one or two practical ways, if you would have added, then it would be much better. No problem. We have another chances also. So every Wednesday we will be meeting and this will be lifelong. So don't worry about it. Be prepared. See, this is an opportunity for you to hone your speaking skills. And the topics that we select are also such that it will help you at any stage of life. So don't worry. It's okay.
Okay.
So next time prepare better. All right. We go to the next person. Kautik, would you like to take it up or Palash? Kautik, I'll take last because Palash, is there somebody with you?
Yeah, Vidhi.
Vidhi, na? Okay. So we will take Kautik and Vidhi. Sorry, Palash and Vidhi.
Vidhi.
Yes.
Should I start?
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Vidhi Bajaj and my group name is Palash and our group name is Front Row. Our group slogan is Love You in Front of You.
Love you in front of you.
Yeah, love the view in front of you.
Love the view. I thought love you in front of you. I was wondering. Yes, I'm really loving the view in front of me. I'm seeing all my beautiful flowers here. So I'm really loving the view in front of me. Thank you. So Vidhi, say that again properly.
I love the view in front of you.
Correct. Very nice. Loved it.
And I would like with a story of my personal story. Back in the class, I had a friend who used to tell me about her day-to-day troubles and about all the drama in her life. She would talk so much and get me involved in the story. Being her friend and trying to be a good listener, it did not help me. I would often be distracted in the class and I was not able to focus on my present moments. I spent a lot of time in having needless conversations with her about the people who weren't the huge importance to me. In return, I was not able to and appreciate everything that was important to me. This made me to have the hard time being in present. I would think about, huh?
बोलो बोलो, मैंने कुछ नहीं बोला.
ठीक है. I would think about the future which is not yet here. I would think about the past which is no use to me, but I would not spend enough time for myself and for my present. That's why I am going to talk about the importance of being in present. One of the challenges we face in the modern world is the constant pool of distraction. Our minds are often preoccupied with social media updates, work mails, and endless stream of information bombarding us from all directions. We find ourselves constantly multitasking, trying the jungle multiple responsibilities at once. However, when we are constantly living in the future or past, we miss out the beauty of the present.
Wow, इतना English बोली तू. I'm sure Palash has really coached you very well, huh? पर जिंदगी में पहली बार इतनी इंग्लिश तुमसे सुनी हूँ.
बेचारे 1 घंटे में पूरा दिमाग खत्म किया अपना.
But you spoke very well and clearly. The words were very clear. And I liked the way, Palash, I think you have helped her out in organizing her thoughts. Palash, is that true?
Yeah, man. A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, but then I mean, the way the content was organized was very beautiful. And I loved it, Vidhi. You always have some or the other things, which you can add from your real life. So when you put all these things, it becomes very interesting to listen to you. So loved the way you did it. Awesome. Fantastic.
I told my story in Hindi to Palash and Palash translated it in English and explained me the whole thing.
Yeah, but now you must speak in English more often because it's sounding really nice. Okay? Yeah.
हिंदुस्तान में हिंदी बोलने का ना मातृभाषा है अपनी हिंदी.
हाँ भाई, मातृभाषा है और हमको भी थोड़ा अच्छी तरह से सिखाओ. अच्छा लगता है तुम हिंदी बोलते हैं तो. अच्छा, जरूर जरूर आप हिंदी में बोलिए जरूर. मैं ना नहीं बोल रही हूँ, पर आपको इंग्लिश भी सीखनी चाहिए.
इंग्लिश,
हाँ, स्पीच के लिए इंग्लिश. क्योंकि क्या है ना, इंग्लिश को जो भाषा है, इट्स कॉल्ड एज लिंगुआ फ्रांका. दैट मीन्स यू कैन यूज इट एनीवेयर. लाइक मोस्ट ऑफ द countries in the world people there can understand English. So just for that sake, you should also be proficient in English. And agar aap koi bhi, for example, if I tell you go to any place, any organization, if you are able to correlate to that person in the language that he or she knows, then the rapport building is very high. So if you learn maximum number of languages, or you become a linguist, you will definitely have very good interpersonal skills. Because देखो, Maharashtrian किसी को Marathi में, so when I have people coming to me, if they are Maharashtrian, I'll speak to them in Marathi, so they feel हाँ हमारे जैसा है. गुजराती है तो मैं उनसे गुजराती में बात करूंगी तो बोलते हैं हाँ हमारे जैसा है. तो एक वो connect feel होता है when you speak in the mother tongue of the person, so that immediate rapport can be built. So that's the reason why you should know English as well as Hindi, as well as many languages as possible. But at least English and Hindi, two things are very important. क्या हुआ?
Compulsory है हिंदी और इंग्लिश.
दोनों कंपलसरी है बेटा, उतना तो पढ़ना पड़ेगा आपको. बिकॉज आप कोई भी कंपनी में काम करोगे तो वहां की भी जो मतलब लोग है, वो जो भाषा समझते हैं वो भाषा आपको आनी चाहिए. So these two at least are compulsory. Now I take interviews of a large number of people. So some are from Gujarat, some are from Karnataka. So I don't know Kannada. So, I have to speak to them either in Hindi or in English. So you must learn as many languages as possible. I've already started training Kautik in understanding Malayalam. And he does know a few words. Kautik,
Yo, yes.
कौन सा word याद है?
वो अंडा
Ondo, ondo.
अंडा
Yeah. अंडा.
It is not
अंडा है,
Anda.
अंडा. अंडा है. बाद में फिर वो वेलम
Vellam,
पानी,
vellam. Correct. Vellam means water.
वेलम. फिर वो अंडा,
Ondo. Ondo
No.
means do you have it? Yes. उसका मुंह freeze हो गया.
Statue of your miss.
Well of learning के जगह पे well of Kautik हो गया.
बहुत सही बोला वो वेलम
Kautik, I want you to see this video again because you are frozen. देखो अभी वापस he is frozen in different styles. All right, we will allow Palash to speak. Yes, Palash, go ahead.
Right. So, picking up where Vidhi left off, I would like to talk to you about why it's very important to live in the present. Because, thinking about both the past and the future, it ruins your, it can hinder your perception or perception and focus of how you take in information and how you experience the world around you and talk to the people around you. So one of the reasons why
Just 1 minute, Palash, just 1 minute. All those who are not speaking, please mute your videos because somebody's background voice is coming and disturbing. Those who are not speaking, can others please mute yourself? Thank Yes,
Right.
Palash, continue.
Right. So one of the reasons why it's important to live in the present is because it keeps you stress-free. So there isn't really a stress created by thinking about the past or the future. And you can only focus on what's ahead of you or what is happening rather than what has happened.
Can you speak a little more louder?
Yeah, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but there is some disturbance coming in.
I'll try speaking a little bit louder. If that's
Yeah,
fine.
but when you're speaking now, there's some disturbance that's coming. Maybe is it your earphone or I don't know what it is.
Is it fine now?
Better.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. So one of the reasons I told you it's you can be stress free and you only focus on what is happening rather than what has happened or what is not or what is going to happen, but it might also not happen. So you only focus on one thing. Another reason is that you can take control over your life by being in the present. Rather, you don't have to be upset about something which may happen or which may not happen. Rather, you just focus on what you have. And then third reason is that you can allow yourselves to focus on the important things, because let's be honest, anything that has gone by, anything that's from the past, it's not really that important. You kind of have to learn to move on from that thing. It doesn't become that important, not as important as what you have to do or what you have to experience. And same thing with the future, that you can, it's not important because it's not here yet. You don't know, there is a lot of uncertainty. So it's definitely not going to be as important as whatever you have to do in the present. Another thing is that you can change your attitude towards change, like seeing change, experiencing change, and getting opportunities. Because let's say you did something, let's say you go to a job interview and you think you did well, and now you're waiting. You're kind of stuck up on that one experience, and you think what's going to happen next. But like if you stay in the present, then you're not as focused on that. You look for other opportunities, you open the doors for yourself rather than you're being stuck on that one door. So really important. That's why staying in the present is really important. And last two things would be that you don't take anything for granted, so that you learn to appreciate a lot of things. Like let's say if you're thinking about the future, you're thinking, oh, 5 years from now I'm going to have a better life, so might as well not be happy, might as well not not enjoy the experience of what I'm going through right now. But maybe 5 years down the line I'll be happier, I'll enjoy that more than something what I'm enjoying right now. And then the final thing is that you also appreciate the people you have in your life right at this very moment, rather than someone that was like your childhood friend, maybe your ex, maybe an old family friend. Or you just learn to appreciate everyone that's around you. You can do a lot of things for them, they may do a lot of things for you. So it's kind of it's a little respectful, and then it's you can actually show that you care, you can do things with it, rather than people from your past. Or who knows, maybe you're looking for like someone in the future, maybe you're looking for like co-workers, maybe you're looking for like a partner or something. So by being in the present, you really learn to focus on people around you. And before I before I end my speech, I would like to tell you two things that you can do, one of which you can stop thinking about the past, and one of which you can stop thinking about the future. So to stop thinking about the past, one thing you can do is you can reframe the events that happen. So
Mhm.
in that way, what you can do is ki, you can view it as a challenge. If you've ever had problems in your life, financial problems, or maybe your problems are that, oh, maybe you got caught cheating in an exam or something. So one thing you can do is that you can view it as a challenge, because at that time it was a huge challenge for you to somehow find a way around these problems. Now, whether you were successful in the way you wanted to be successful, that all depends on you. But in a way, you can see it as a challenge, and you can tell yourself that you did your best to overcome that challenge. And whatever result that you got out of it doesn't matter as much, because now wherever you are, due to that previous challenge, that's what matters. That you have to focus on the now you'll find other challenges waiting for you, rather than being stuck up on that one challenge that happened in the past. And one way to stop thinking about the future is like maybe set aside time for your worries. And in this time that you set aside for yourself, you can maybe in this time that you set aside for yourself, you can not hold back on any negative thoughts. You let them come in, but you also think about it very rationally. You have to think about it like okay, these are negative thoughts, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to find some way like to deal with the thoughts, not to technically not to find a solution, because the solution may come or may not come. But
True.
you can focus on dealing with the thoughts, and then you can focus on them in more clarity if you think about them at a specific time, rather than letting them come up, creep in your mind. So
True.
these two are the ways that I think are good enough to deal with thinking about the past and thinking about the future. But try as much as possible to stay in the present, because it's very important.
Very good. So, what you said, can you give an example of it? Like, if you have an example, you can say it. Otherwise, I can add to it. Palash.
Okay, I will try.
Okay.
Yeah, let's say this is it's not very consistent, but sometimes what happens is that, let's say I have a negative thought. Let's say I'm thinking about things from the past, right?
Hmm.
So instead of just like whenever those thoughts come, I try, first I have to try and stay in the present. It's very important, I think. I feel, I have to be honest there. I have to tell myself that yes, I feel bad about this thought that just came in my mind. It's a negative thought, but I'm like, I'll deal with this later. And then, sometime whenever there's more time for me to like think about anything really, I can think about anything. Then I use that time to think about some negative thoughts. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
why?
hold on. So what I feel is here you have to say, like, for example, you're right now present here and you have to make a call to somebody else.
Right,
Okay.
right.
So you just say, okay, I'll just set aside time after the session is over. I'm going to take that up.
Yes, something like
So
that.
you have set aside a time to deal with the thought that is coming to you in the present moment, which is not a part of the present moment. It could be either of the past or it could be of the future.
Yes,
Got it?
yes.
Wonderful. So I think I can give you 10 points for it because both of you have really spoken well and it was a lot of value that you have added to this session. So thank you very much. Yes. So Kautik, where have you reached?
I am still at Borivali station. 9:14 का ट्रेन पकड़ा है, अभी तक इधर ही बैठी है ट्रेन.
कहाँ पे हो तुम?
Borivali station.
Borivali station.
People in waiting.
All right.
People with me.
All right. You hold on then. You can mute yourself. Hopefully, by the end of the session, you'll be able to speak. So I will continue right now. You can just listen. So can we go ahead with Bharti and then Jay? I think then we are done, right? Okay. Yes, Bharti. Welcome.
Yes, ma'am. So I think living in present is very important. Like for me, like I actually think more about the future. Like I think most of the people think about past and future more, right? So as Amanpreet had said, like we should focus more on ourselves so that we can grow and develop more. And like if we keep thinking about future or past, then it's an obstacle for our growth or progress. So we need to work on ourselves and focus on ourselves.
Correct. So I think right now what you're talking about is just focusing on our own selves and what is important to us.
Yes.
Correct. So I will also be presenting to you some slides which will cover up everything that you have spoken right now. And also especially Palash, one of the things that you said in your speeches will be the last slide that I will be showing you. So again, it will get reinforced into the minds of people regarding the importance of living in the present. And I hope at least even if one person in the audience will be able to practice being in the present, or another words for it is mindfulness. So being mindful is like, giving the due respect to the moment that you are into, and being thankful and being grateful for the moment that you are into. So we'll go with the next person, that is Jay. I think, Jay, you can share your thoughts about this topic.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So talking about being present. So when I heard about the topic being present, then the first thought which I came to my mind was mostly we are not in being present nowadays because we are having so many distractions like social media or relevant to that thing. So I try to keep away all the thoughts which come related to past and future. And I would like to share the experience. I tried the activity of keeping the past and future away, and then all the background movements, noises, background water noises, all those came. And barking of the dogs, different sounds, vehicles, so fans, noise. So it was a great experience and reduced the stresses and all the tensions we have nowadays. And so I really lived in the moment. And,
so are you saying that you actually just closed your eyes and just be there? So you were present and aware about everything that's happening in your environment?
Yeah, much about nowadays, because we have so many distractions, we forget about being in the present. So that's I experienced. I'm sharing it with you all.
Wonderful, wonderful. Very nice, very nice. I'm not rating anything to you, but because I felt a little more could have been added, but I can give you a 6.
Yes,
I can
ma'am.
give you a 6 for what you spoke. Thank you so
Yes, ma'am.
much. So we'll go to the next person. I think Kautik, you can start. So he's having a great
Okay.
experience being in the
Audible?
moment with so many people, and yet very present to what everybody is saying here. Yes, Kautik, go ahead.
So am I audible to everybody?
Yes,
Hello, am I audible? Okay,
yes,
so
you
I'll
are
start.
audible. You are audible.
The thing is, yes, I'll start. So the thing is, the topic for today is live in the moment, right? The present moment. So I would start. So as I just learned a new beautiful thing from BG ma'am today, never say good afternoon, never say good evening. Yes, it's required at some places, but always say good morning. So I'll say good morning, everybody, because good morning shows that how present you are and how fresh you are all the time whenever there's a requirement for you. So I would start with a good morning. So good morning, my friends, and the people saying us. Hi, Kautik Gupta. Being a student of Management School of Confidence, would like to start and say that as everybody says us that we have to be always careful from the beginning. Be careful from the beginning means it's not good that you say you will do it next time. I'll be the best afterwards or be the best from the before. It's better you be best from the present moment you are living in that. So I have never, but the thing is that have you ever thought that when you are remote in the past or the future, there are some people who are quietly sorting out the papers and analyzing the mistakes and losses of their life, and they are growing rapidly in their seats, and especially the silence. The silence shows that people are not living in the present; they are just roaming into in the past. Cases, "Kyun hua yaar aisa?" So no matter how beautiful or how great you are or the horrible your past was, it depends upon how happy and sad, how you are in the present, how is you in the physical and the mental state present right now at this specific moment.
Hmm.
When
Very
there is
wonderful.
no light,
Wonderful. I just want to hold you here because you have said something
okay,
so nice and you all are all picking out things from my mind. So I will just share the screen. And one of the things that I wanted to share here was what you said right now. Uh, I'm changing the order in which I'll show you the presentation. So,
train में horn दे दिया लगा फिर से. Even the train is interested to listen and see your face.
correct, na? Dekho.
Yeah.
I think this
The
is
train is
what you
also
are
in the
saying
moment.
right now. So this is what you are saying right now, correct?
Yes. The train is also being in the moment with us.
So see how you can make the universe, come to your aid when you are present. So I think you can explain this.
Yes, absolutely.
So your body is in the present and your mind, is it possible for your mind to be in the present is what we are talking about today. Neither being in the past nor in the future. Is it possible for you to be present? That means physically as well as mentally being in that space and being in what is happening. So right now, Kautik, when you are in the present, what is it that is coming to you?
The thing that is coming to me is I could really feel and realize that when the time is
We're not able to hear you. Can you come again?
Hello.
We are not able to hear you. Can you come again?
Hello, am I audible now?
Yeah, now you're audible.
Okay, so means as you asked, that what can I feel? So I would like to share that as right now I am in the train, I am with thousands of people with surrounding me with the train volume, trains. I means everybody's said, and everybody's life there are lots of distractions, social media, phone, sounds of the birds, barking dogs, X, Y, Z. But I would like to ask that leaving all these sounds and everything, what is your internal sound that is getting, or you are getting it from your body itself? Have you ever seen that distraction in your life? I don't think anybody has seen that. हमको सब दिखता है, ये बोल रहा है, ये बोल रही है, ऐसा हो रहा है, वैसा हो रहा है. अरे बाबा, लोगों को कहाँ बोलना बोलने. तुमने कभी खुद के अंदर का डिस्ट्रैक्शन खुद से देखा है कि मेरा खुद का ही डिस्ट्रैक्शन खुद के लिए कितना है? कि मैं लोगों का एग्जांपल दे रहा हूँ. The thing is that means I feel living in the present is not letting everyone forget the past and the future, but not indulging in the memories of the past and the illusions of the future to grasp the present and seize every opportunity for progress. Living in the moment, first of all, is a mood. A happy mood, people should be happy as long as they are alive. Because being sad, being crying, or being upset is a normal schedule that every person has it. But instead, find a moment to be happy. That is shown that how the person is trying to be present in their own moment. That shows that you can also see the brightness in the sun and the charm of the moon that can be seen onto your face. You can also hear the laughter, share happiness and sorrow with the people. And
So I think we have lost him. We can't hear you. So I think Kautik, there's some disturbance, but you spoke very well. You spoke very well, and I think you have to switch off your camera, then at least your voice we can hear.
hello.
Yes, yes.
Hello. Okay,
Yes,
so
Kautik.
I'll start again. So
No, don't
as
start
I was
again. You
saying that
till you spoke.
living in the moment.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yes, from there I'll start. I won't start. So the thing according to me was the present moment is what? As I said, the person has to learn to see the distractions in themselves first. Rather than seeing the distraction they are getting it from the surroundings. That is a usual and a natural thing that you're getting it. But what's that the main distraction that is within you? What about that? That is what a person can hear. A person knows everything. A person can hear its own laughter from its within. भले वो दिल से खुश होकर हंस नहीं सकता, और उसके अंदर की जो हंसी उसे दिखती है ना, वो खुद फील कर सकता है. Hello,
Got it.
audible?
Got it. Kautik, I think I'll have to ask you to curtail right now because of time is pressing.
Okay.
And
Right,
I think the message was very loud and clear what you have said. But please remember that,
Okay.
you have to make it a little brief. Because after a particular point, being
I
present
have more
becomes
things
very
to say,
difficult.
but what to do? I have more things to say.
I know there are many things that you want to say and you're saying something
No,
that is
I have
really
written the
valuable.
speech. मेरा speech बाकी है. क्या
मुझे
करूँ, आधे
पता
में
है.
काटना पड़ता है.
मुझे पता है, you have really written and taken the trouble for it. But I think time is pressing. It's already
No problem.
9:24.
No problem.
Yeah.
I understand.
So we will
It's
take it
okay.
in class tomorrow. And
For sure, for sure.
yeah. So what you said was very valuable, but one of the important points that he said was, are you present for your own self? Kautik, can you? Yeah, thank you. So are you present for your own self? So being present doesn't just involve being conscious of where you are, with whom you are, attending completely to that person. It also involves attending completely to your own self. So in that moment, what is it that's coming to you? So are you being present for your own self? So let's take a look at what is living in the present moment, and once again revise everything that you all have discussed. So one second. I am not able to share the screen. Just a minute, I will try. Okay. So as you all very rightly said, as you all rightly said, living in the present moment means letting go of the past and not waiting for the future. It means living your life consciously. It means living your life consciously, aware of that each moment you breathe is a gift. Because living in the moment, at that particular moment, being completely aware and present to what's happening. So right now, is this just the words and the picture that you're seeing, or anything else going into your mind? Yes, it takes a lot of effort to focus on the moment right now and be there present for your own self. So your body is in the present, but is your mind in your present is what you need to check on to. Now, there are different ways to live in the present moment. Can one of you read one of the ways? I think Tanmay can read this first part.
Appreciate all your moments of today.
Yeah,
Appreciate all your moments of today.
correct. Jay,
Forgive your past.
is it possible for you all to forgive your past? How many of you can forgive your past? Vidhi can.
अरे नहीं मिस मैं स्लाइड चेंज कर रही थी.
अच्छा. How many of you can forgive your past? कितने लोग अपने पास्ट में जो हो गया है उस चीज को भूल सकते हो?
मिस मैं अच्छे काम भूल सकती हूँ, बुरे काम नहीं भूलती.
वही तो भूलना है. अच्छे काम को याद
पर
रखना
वो
है.
याद रह जाता है.
तो आप नहीं हो ना, आप प्रेजेंट में नहीं हो. अभी तो नहीं वो कर रहा है ना, जो भी आपको सता रहा है, लेट्स से इट्स इन द पास्ट, वो अभी तो नहीं कर रहा ना.
मिस मैं ना बुरी चीजें भूलने का ट्राई करती हूँ, लेकिन बार बार कोई ना कोई मोमेंट है वो मेरे को याद आ ही जाती है. एक बार
तो
के लिए
आ
मैं भूल
जाती है तो क्या करोगे? जैसे पलश ने कहा था, जब वो आ जाती है तो आप क्या करोगे?
मिस तब अपने माइंड को मैं डिस्ट्रैक्ट करने का ट्राई करती हूँ ताकि भूल जाऊं.
तो डिस्ट्रैक्ट करने के लिए उसने एक तरीका बताया था.
क्या बोला था भाई मेरे?
मैंने बोला था कि जो भी इवेंट होगा ना लाइफ में, ऐसे कुछ तुम्हें लगे कि वो प्रॉब्लम थी बहुत बड़ी, तो उसको तुम एज अ चैलेंज कंसिडर करो. मतलब वो पलट दो, जो इवेंट हुआ ना उसको प्रॉब्लम एज अ प्रॉब्लम व्यू ही मत करो, उसको एज अ चैलेंज व्यू करो. और ये सोचो कि तुमने जो किया था ना उस वक्त, वो तुमने अपने हिसाब से सही किया था, क्योंकि तुम्हें उतना ही कर सकते थे तुम. तो जो हो गया वो अब तो हो चुका है, तो उससे कोई फायदा
One
नहीं है
sec,
उसको.
Palash, she is not talking about unforgiving herself. She is talking about not being able to forgive the other person. तो
ओ, ओके
यहाँ
ओके.
पे विधि आप क्या कर सकते हैं? आप ये बोल सकते, अच्छा वो मेरे को सता रहा था, ठीक है, मैं उसके बारे में बाद में सोचती हूँ, अभी मुझे खाना खाने दो, या अभी मुझे इससे बात करने दो, या मुझे अभी ये काम करने दो. खुद से ही आप बोल
ऐसा मैं
सकते हैं.
करती हूँ, लेकिन काम होने वाले वापस से वो कांड तो याद आ ही जाता है ना.
तो वापस से बोलो, वापस से उसको डिले करो. डिले
एक एग्जांपल है.
one sec, delay
हाँ.
attending to the thought that is not going to help you. तुम उसके बारे में सोच के तुम्हारा फायदा होने वाला है क्या?
नहीं.
तो फिर क्यों सोचना?
हाँ मिस, लेकिन कोई ना कोई मोमेंट ऐसा हो जाता है, जो कोई बात ऐसी हो जाती है जिसमें मेरे को वो कांड याद आ जाता है।
अगर वो कांड याद आ जाता है, उसका मतलब आप उसको याद करने की कोशिश कर रहे हो, आप उसको जुदा नहीं करना चाहते अपने आप से।
मिस कोशिश नहीं करती, मेरे कोई ना कोई बात होती है तो अपने दिमाग में क्लिक हो जाता है।
हाँ, वो दिमाग में फीड हो जाता है, क्योंकि वी लव एंड एंजॉय बीइंग अ विक्टिम। हमको जो उसने ना मेरे साथ ऐसा किया था, तो वी एंजॉय दैट, मेरे साथ किसी ने बुरा किया था, आई एम अ विक्टिम, प्लीज गिव मी सिंपैथी। सो इज इट दैट यू आर सर्चिंग फॉर सिंपैथी?
नो।
Then you need to deal with that problem. You can just tell yourself, ठीक है उस समय किया था ना, अभी तो नहीं है ना,
हाँ
अभी तो नहीं है ना, so thank God मैं उसमें से निकल गई।
ट्राई करूंगी।
And एक और चीज बोल सकते हैं, look back, like suppose that person is there and he's reminding you of what wrong he did to you, then you just look at him and say, you don't have the power to touch me now, or you don't have the power to hurt me now. I am too precious to think about you. मैं क्यों सोचूं तुम्हारे बारे में, तुम मेरे लिए इंपॉर्टेंट ही नहीं हो।
हाँ।
Does that make you feel good?
यस मिस।
Is it practically possible?
यस।
हाँ, तो तुम घर में भी आते हो, तुम छोड़ते नहीं हो अपने भाई को, साथ में लेके आते हो, उसको छोड़ दो ना घर पे ही।
मिस कौन सा भाई?
तेरा भाई?
अभी जो कैमरे पे आया था वो की दूसरा?
दूसरा?
सगा वाला।
तेरा असली भाई, सग्गा भाई, तेरा छोटा
वो
भाई।
इधर है, सामने ही है।
दिखाओ तो उसका चेहरा दिखाओ।
दोनों भाई सामने ही है।
हाँ हाँ, तेरा
ए,
असली भाई को दिखा।
चेहरा दिखा मेरा। असली भाई अनुष
असली भाई,
आ कैमरे
थैंक
पे।
गॉड, थैंक गॉड शी यूज्ड अ गुड वर्ड फॉर हिम, असली भाई। ये थोड़ी असली भाई है।
यस।
किधर है तू, देख कितना प्यारा है ये। कोई बोलेगा क्या ये सताता है इसको?
ये प्यारा है मिस।
दोनों
दूसरा वाला
प्यारे
प्यारा
हैं,
है। दोनों
दोनों
प्यारे
प्यारे हैं, बस तेरा ट्विन लग रहा है वो।
हैं। कौन?
अनुज। और कौन?
अनुष मेरा ट्विन नहीं है, 3 साल का डिफरेंस है दोनों में।
मुझे पता है, पर लग रहा है वैसा। ठीक है,
हेरिडिटी पेरेंट्स की।
ठीक है, अभी हम वी गो बैक टू द प्रेजेंटेशन. So, I want Vidhi you to read one particular thing from here. 11 ways in which you can be in the present moment. Yes, Vidhi. Second वाला आपको पढ़ना है.
Forgive your past.
हाँ. Yes, Nidhi, next.
Dream about your future, but work hard today.
Wonderful. Riddhi. Riddhi, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. I'm using it on my phone.
Yeah.
Stop worrying.
Yes. Palash.
Don't dwell on your past achievements.
Wonderful. Next. Anybody can continue. Bharti.
Conquer over your addictions.
Wonderful. Looking into your phone is an addiction?
Yes, depends.
So at least this is one addiction that you all can think that you will no longer have. How many of you can promise to be de-addicted from your phone? Okay, Bharti has promised, Palash has promised. What about you, Jay? Is it difficult?
No, ma'am.
It is easy for you, right?
Yeah.
Then raise your hand up.
Yes.
Or you can use the technology one to raise your hand up. How many of you think you can get de-addicted from your phone? Vidhi.
बोलिए।
आप अपने फोन से छुटकारा पा सकते हो क्या?
कभी
थोड़ा
नहीं,
बहुत।
कभी नहीं मिस, चैटिंग में टाइम नहीं मिलता।
चैटिंग के लिए टाइम नहीं मिलता है?
चैटिंग से फुर्सत नहीं मिलती, किसी ना
हाँ, तो
किसी से
वही
बात करती
देखो,
रहती है।
अभी आज का सेशन का मतलब ये है टू बी इन द प्रेजेंट. तो अगर आप फोन के साथ रहेंगे तो आप प्रेजेंट में कैसे रहेंगे? आपका ध्यान तो बढ़ गया।
काम कर रहे हैं ना प्रेजेंट टाइम में।
हाँ नहीं, काम नहीं कर रही है तभी की बात बोल रही हूँ।
हाँ तो तभी मैं वो कोई ना कोई एक्टिविटी दे दो, गेम दे दो, तो मैं फोन से पीछा छुड़ा लूंगी।
तो आपको वो ढूंढना है, आपको वो एक्टिविटी ढूंढना है।
मैं अगर फालतू बैठी भी रहती हूँ ना तो फोन चाहिए मेरे को, ना तो कोई ना कोई एक्टिविटी करने को चाहिए, पढ़ाई के अलावा कुछ भी चलेगा।
तो अभी आपका होमवर्क है 10 एक्टिविटी, सर्च 10 एक्टिविटीज टू डू विदाउट टचिंग द फोन।
इंडोर की आउटडोर?
एनी, इंडोर आउटडोर दोनों चलेगा।
हाँ तो मिस गेम्स खेल सकते हैं, कुछ क्रिएटिव कर सकते हैं, ड्राइंग कर सकते हैं, क्राफ्ट कर सकते हैं,
देखो
ना तो
सब
कोई ना कोई
सॉल्यूशंस तो है,
एक्सपेरिमेंट
पर
कर सकते
करती
हैं,
क्यों नहीं
कुकिंग
है?
कर सकते हैं।
सॉल्यूशंस है, करती क्यों नहीं है?
तो मिस करने में मम्मी की
आलस।
परमिशन मिलनी चाहिए।
परमिशन की बात
मम्मी
नहीं,
की परमिशन मिस
ठीक है, हम फाइंड आउट
अच्छी
करेंगे
बात
व्हाट आर
नहीं
द
है।
अदर परमिशंस दैट यू कैन गेट and maybe appeal to your parents. Yes.
ओके
Who will read the next one? Please unmute and read. Just sorry. Use yoga to connect with the present moment. That is, if you know yoga or if you can practice yoga, that will also be a great thing. Practice writing a journal. कितने लोग journal लिखते हैं? I think Bharti, you write a journal, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And Palash, what about you?
Ma'am, I do.
या सो जो भी आपके थॉट्स है आप एक बुक में लिख सकते हैं ताकि आप दूसरों को उस थॉट्स से नहीं सताओ। राइट, सो यू कैन प्रैक्टिस राइटिंग अ जर्नल, दिस विल हेल्प यू टू बी इन द मोमेंट, थिंक बियॉन्ड योर ओल्ड सॉल्यूशंस टू द न्यू प्रॉब्लम्स। सो नए प्रॉब्लम का नया सॉल्यूशन फाइंड आउट करो। स्टार्ट योर डे विद अ स्माइल, एज समबडी हैड सेड। who had said about the smile?
Miss I. Nidhi.
Yes, as Nidhi said, start your day with a smile and remove unneeded possessions. Unneeded possessions means बहुत बार हम लोग बहुत सारे चीजें रखते हैं जिसकी हमारे लिए कोई जरूरत नहीं होती है, तो ये भी हमको निकाल देना है। कहते हैं अगर 100 दिन तक आपने कोई चीज नहीं यूज की है तो उस चीज को निकाल दो घर से। But I will be very honest with you, मैंने नहीं किया है। So there are a lot of things that even I am learning. So कोशिश करती हूँ कि मैं भी कम से कम 5 या 10 चीजें ऐसे निकाल दूं जो मैंने 100 दिन तक नहीं यूज किए हैं। ठीक है, मैं हमेशा वो सब ड्रेसेस बचा के रखती हूँ जो मुझे बहुत पसंद है पर मैं उसके अंदर फिट नहीं हो सकती, ये सोच के कि एक ना एक दिन मैं उसमें फिट होंगी। सो अभी
मेरी ड्रेस पड़ी है मेरे पास।
हाँ, सो मैं कोशिश करूंगी कि मैं उस चीजों को निकाल दूंगी। सो व्हाट इज योर प्रॉमिस? मन में आप प्रॉमिस कीजिए कोई एक एक्शन प्लान जिससे आप अनवांटेड चीजों को निकाल देंगे। सो वी गो बैक and we've come finally to a beautiful expression of how you can, be in the present. So start your day with gratitude. Say thank you for this beautiful day. List 3 things or say it aloud that you are grateful for having in your life today. So get up in the morning, look at the sun and say, I'm thankful for this beautiful day. I'm thankful that all my organs are intact. I'm thankful that I have a roof on my head. I'm thankful for my family, so on and so forth. So the first hour of the day, if you're able to capture with positivity, then your entire day will go positive. Second is do something slowly and with intention. Try not to multitask while you're doing it. Stay in that moment and live it. So one of the practices that I do is early in the morning, I sit watching the big tree. There is a big tree outside my house. So I look at the tree and the sky and the birds and listen to the sounds. So that 5 minutes, I am just with nature and just present to every sound and every sight that I can see in the entire vast sky. So this is one of the activities that you can do. When you're with other person, truly look into their eyes and mindfully listen to what they are saying. What we do is we try to think what they are wanting to say or what is their intention. So instead of that, what they are saying, take it as it is, not personally, or just be attentive to what they are saying and try to listen in the true sense. Second is, if you're in a meeting, take a deep breath, ground yourself in that moment, and be mindful while listening to others. Next is laugh, which we all do in our office. I'm sure Kautik, Vidhi, Nidhi, they do provide me with a lot of opportunities for laughter. And we're really happy that it keeps up the energy of our office. Be aware of what you're observing and let it flow. Finally, in the middle of your day, hit the pause button. Close your eyes, inhale, and exhale deeply for 10 counts. Let time stand still for a moment. Finally, the moment is not found by seeking it, but by ceasing to escape from it. So हम लोग को खुशी ढूंढना नहीं है, उस लम्हे को ढूंढना नहीं है, but उस लम्हे से बचने के लिए कोशिश नहीं करनी है, उस लम्हे में रहना है. Maybe it is a moment of fear. Does not matter. Say I'm scared, but I think I'll find a way out of it. Just be with the moment. You're anxious, be with the anxious. Jay, you can tell yourself. Yesterday, I think you managed it very well. When you were anxious, speaking in front of so many unknown people, I'm sure you must have told yourself you can do it. Jay, can you share your experience, please? Yesterday, when you were speaking in front of people?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Tell what was your problem earlier and how did you manage it this time?
So mostly I had anxiety while speaking, and due to that I sometimes get confused and sometimes I forget what I have to say. And then that's how the speech goes wrong. So yesterday I took breath and think of I said appropriately whatever I had to say, and I'm improving day by day by doing the exercises like taking a deep breath,
Grounding
listening to
yourself.
music. Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful.
So
Wonderful.
that's
Wonderful.
how I'm.
Awesome. So you didn't have sweating of your palms and all that, na, yesterday?
No, ma'am.
Wonderful. That's a great achievement. So we come to the final slide, and it's just telling us that we can be in the moment, and it's an art to be in the moment. So as it is told here, sorry. As it is told here, the point of power is always in the present moment. आपको जो भी करना है, अभी करना है. आज जैसे ही मैं बोल रही हूं, that पल, वो पल जो है वो गुजर गया है. So be in the moment, enjoy the moment, and be the best, because that is your power. And that power is always in the present moment. So I would want all of you to be here. And if you can, end this session. Kautik is not here. But yes, how many of you know the song आने वाला पल जाने वाला है? कितने लोगों को आता है? पलश आता है? हाँ?
I do not know actually.
Tanmay, what about you?
No, ma'am.
किसी को नहीं पता? भारती?
पता है.
ठीक है, निधि को पता है. तो मैं myself, निधि and Bharti, I think. Amanpreet, do you know? Okay.
No, I don't know.
So we are going to end, and you can maybe repeat after me or sing along with me. You can unmute yourself and sing along with me. हाँ, हम लता मंगेशकर वगैरह नहीं है, but ठीक है. We can pull it off, no problem. This is again facing your fear. 1, 2, 3. आने वाला पल जाने वाला है, हो सके तो इसमें जिंदगी बिता दो, पल जो ये जाने वाला है, आने वाला पल जाने वाला है। तो ये आने वाला पल भी जाने वाला है। जब तक मैंने गाया तब तक वो पल चला गया. So what you have is the moment. So be in the moment, enjoy the moment. And yes, we at Management Peace School of Confidence is always in the moment. And we would love to be doing such more videos and taking up discussions which will add value to your life. So this is Leadership Development Catalyst, Vijay Tushar signing off for now. Thank you all so much for being here. Stay tuned, stay present in the moment. Good night. Shubhratri. Bye-bye.
शुभरात्रि दीपिका जी. शुभरात्रि.
Shubhratri. God bless you all and see you all tomorrow in the class at 4:30. Right? In our class. अपना ही class में. ठीक है?